Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking past the usual headlines. We're digging into a moment in sports that honestly feels much bigger than just the event itself. We pulled together insights from, various reports, commentaries to really get at a truly groundbreaking NASCAR achievement and what it might mean moving forward. Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here is this really isn't just another race when you tick off a list. This one, it carries some serious cultural, historical weight. You can feel it. It feels like a pivotal moment, part of that bigger story about diversity, about perseverance in pro sports. Goes way beyond the checkered flag,
Absolutely. So let's dive into the immediate stuff, the facts on the ground. We're talking about the 2025 Brickyard 400 at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, that iconic 2.5-mile oval. The date was Sunday, July 27th, 2025. So yeah, this is really fresh news. And the driver making history, Bubba Wallace, clinched the win, get this, by just 0.222 seconds over Kyle Larson. Wow, that close.
0.222. It's almost unbelievable. Makes it feel like something out of a movie script, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And, that tiny margin. It looks even more impressive when you layer in the challenges. What people might not have seen was, well, everything he had to navigate during the race.
Right, it wasn't just a straight run.
Not at all. There's an 18-minute rain delay, which, throws everything off.
Yeah.
Total rhythm breaker. Then he had to manage 2 overtime restarts. Super intense moments. Plus, there were some tricky fuel strategies in play. Had to manage that perfectly. And despite all that, this marks his 3rd career NASCAR Cup Series win.
3rd win, yeah, but that streak.
Exactly. This broke a really significant winless streak for him, 100 races. His last win was way back in 2022. So quite a gap.
100 races. That's more than just getting a win, isn't it? That speaks to just incredible resilience. And, you think the drama ends at the finish line, but here's where it gets really interesting. What happened after, on the yard of bricks? After all that pressure, the delays, the close finish, Wallace celebrates. But how? Right there on those historic bricks at Indy, with his family, including his infant son, Bex. I mean, seeing that personal moment, what does that add?
Oh, it adds so much. It grounds the victory.
Yeah.
It's a human. Suddenly, it's not just about speed and strategy. It's about, well, real people, real families. It connects you, reminds everyone watching that these drivers, they're striving for these moments on a very personal level. And if we shift focus slightly beyond the emotion, let's talk impact, legacy, competitively. This Wendy's huge. Wallace locked up a spot in the NASCAR playoff.
Crucial.
Absolutely crucial for his championship hopes. And for the team, 23XI Racing,
Yeah.
Co-owned by Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin. This is a massive, pivotal win for them. Validates a lot.
Yeah, big for the team. But it's also shifting more than just the current standings, right? When you hold this up to history, the weight is pretty significant. Bubba Wallace is now only the 2nd black driver ever to win a NASCAR Cup race, following the legend Wendell Scott. That fact alone is just powerful.
It really is.
Yeah.
Now let's add another layer to that history. This marks the first time a black driver has won on Indy's oval track. You called it iconic earlier, and it is. That place is, well, it's long been considered sacred ground in American motorsport.
Sacred ground, yeah.
So if we connect this to the bigger picture, this win isn't just another statistic. It becomes this powerful symbol. Progress in NASCAR, more diversity in motorsport, which is needed. And it's a pure testament to sticking with it. Personal perseverance against, let's be honest, considerable odds. This raises an important question, though. What is it about the Indy Oval specifically that makes it feel so sacred? And how does a win there by Wallace really amplify this whole message of progress?
That's such a good point. That specific track, its long history, combined with this specific achievement, it just hits differently. It resonates more deeply. So what does this all mean for you listening? I think this deep dive really shows that the biggest impact isn't always just about breaking records on paper. It's about breaking expectations, shattering barriers. Bubba Wallace's win, it's more than a sports story. It's kind of a blueprint, isn't it? How you can keep pushing, facing long odds, and actually redefine what people think is possible. Not just for yourself, but maybe for a whole community, a whole culture. Makes you think how these moments, they don't just stay on the track. They ripple outwards. They inspire. They challenge how we see things, maybe push society forward just a little bit.
Exactly. I think we've shown how one single moment, a triumph. On a stage like the Indy Oval, so loaded with history, it does more than just change the record books. It can, maybe subtly, but also profoundly, shift how we all think about who belongs where, who gets to achieve greatness in any field, really. So the question maybe for you listening is this: what are the sacred spaces in your own world, in your life or work, and are they maybe ripe for a new kind of history to be made? Something to think about.